is the new instructions to closing attorney, and it's not rocket science, good news, though it is a little confusing, so I'm going to go through it for you. Purchase and sale agreement between Joe Schmo and me, and the dated, whatever the binding agreement date is on the purchase and sale agreement, and the address property, or the property address, sorry, is what you're going to put in here. It's pretty simple. Now, there are 4 compensation options, and basically 1 and 2 are the same. 3 and 4 are slightly different. So here's how it goes. 1 and 2, compensation paid by seller to seller's broker is going to be, and this is actually 6% of the purchase price. You cannot type in 6, it only wants a number, just FYI there. So that's what we always put before. And then compensation shared by the seller's broker with the buyer's broker is going to be, that's where you'll put whatever it is, 2%, 3%, whatever it is. But remember, it has to, coincide with this number up here in number 1. So that's pretty simple. That's for a regular buyer-seller compensation happening from the seller. Compensation paid to seller or by seller to the buyer's broker. This number 3 is more equated to like a FSBO. If you found a FSBO for one of your buyers and the FSBO has agreed to pay your compensation as the buyer's agent, they're going to pay it directly to the buyer's broker because there is no selling broker. So that's when you use number 3 and fill in whatever that's going to be. If it's 3%, fantastic. Fill in 3% there. If this is the case on this one, of course, these 2 up above will be blank. Or if compensation paid by buyer to the buyer's broker, this means that all 3 of these are 0, and that the compensation paid by the buyer to the buyer's broker is basically your buyer is paying your compensation for helping them buy the house. And that's something you would have had that conversation in when you did your buyer brokerage presentation and went over that document with them. So that is the quick and skinny of it on the instructions to closing attorney. Any further directions to closing attorney, this could be that one of you might be paying for a home warranty for the buyer. So maybe the listing agent might be, or maybe the buyer's agent might be. So you can put that in there too. Any special steps should there be any, as well as this is one where the seller is signing and there is no if and or but. The seller on this one does sign. So you're going to have, of course, the buyer's agent sign here, the listing agent sign here, and then the sellers are going to sign here. And if you need additional signature pages, you can do that. Hope that helps.